Welcome to your A to Z guide to the 2021 Belgian Grand Prix. After a much-needed summer break, we begin the second half of the Formula One season at the historic Spa-Francorchamps circuit in Belgium. This race will be the first in a triple header of Grand Prix in what will be an incredibly busy end to the 2021 season. As we've been away for a few weeks, there's a lot to catch up on in this preview, and I'm sure you'll find something useful ahead of this race weekend. So without further ado, let's start off by looking at the track facts for the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. The iconic corners of Spa will host a Formula One race for the 54th time in its history. The 7-kilometer circuit is F1's longest of the season and is comprised of 19 corners overall, 10 to the left and 9 to the right. Because drivers have their foot planted to the throttle for almost 23 seconds of the lap, the downforce setup is lower because top speed is so critical around Spa. In turn, drivers take their lap time at full throttle 72% of the time, with a max speed of 330 km an hour. The pole sitter will start on the left-hand side of the grid for Sunday's race, with the rundown to turn 1 being only 163 meters, which is the third shortest this season. Although this track is known for its high speeds, the 5.3 G lateral forces experienced by drivers through Pouin, which is turn 10, are the highest this season. In 53 Grand Prix at Spa, Ferrari have been the most successful constructor with 34% of the total victories, with McLaren close behind them with 26% of the wins. In recent years, Mercedes' success at Spa have bumped them up to third most successful team with 13% of the wins. Out of the current drivers on the grid, Kimi Räikkönen and Lewis Hamilton are the most successful at Spa, with 4 victories each holding 7% of the total wins. Close behind, you have Sebastian Vettel, who has been victorious 3 times at Spa, and then the only 2 other current drivers to win in Belgium have been Charles Leclerc and Daniel Ricciardo. Overtaking is very possible around Spa, but a good starting grid position is still important. 38% of victories at the Belgian Grand Prix have come from pole position, but second place has also been a good place to start, seeing 28% of race wins coming from that grid slot. Additionally, another 22% of drivers have been able to win starting from outside of the top 3, thanks to the sometimes crazy nature of the Belgian Grand Prix. Because of that, safety cars are a regular occurrence at Spa, with a 32% historical chance of seeing one deployed this Sunday. Here are the following start times for free practice on Friday and Saturday. And here you'll find the start times for qualifying and the race in different areas around the world. Let's start with the weather forecast for this race weekend in Belgium. Because of the lengthy nature of Spa, the weather is always an X factor and can change at different parts of the circuit. At the moment, they are expecting a very cool Grand Prix weekend with the temperature not expected to exceed 20 degrees on either of the 3 days. Rain is also forecasted for both qualifying and the race, with a 62% chance of showers for Sunday. The weather will play a big factor in the strategic game this weekend, so now let's look at what tires the teams will have at their disposal. Pirelli bring the middle range of compounds with the C2, C3, and C4 tires. Forces put through the tire at Spa are very high, especially in corners such as Eau Rouge. Last year, the top 3 qualified on the medium tire to start the race, as the soft was not seen as an optimal race tire. With wet weather looking likely this weekend in Belgium, the intermediate and wet compound tires will probably be used as well. Here are the rest of your weekend notes for the 2021 Belgian Grand Prix. If the forecast for the 2021 Belgian Grand Prix weekend is correct, we could be in for a very unpredictable race weekend. When we've had rain in races this season, it's always given us some crazy drama and results that none of us could see coming. Off the back of the summer break, the championship contenders will need to be sharp out of the box and ready for anything that Spa will throw at them. This race is the first in F1's second triple header of 2021, and just like the first one, these string of races packed together can really shift the championship in either direction. Red Bull and Max Verstappen are still looking to right the wrongs of Great Britain and Budapest, so they'll be eager for a good result at a track in which they've had plenty misfortune in recent years. With the Dutch Grand Prix coming up next week and another sprint weekend format in Monza, the Belgian Grand Prix will be a critical race to set the tone for the end of the season. Not to mention the uncertainty with the remaining schedule for 2021, it's all to play for in Spa, and it really could be anybody's race come Sunday afternoon. Thanks for watching today's A to Z guide to the Belgian Grand Prix. Comment your own race predictions down below and what you're expecting from the 2021 Belgian Grand Prix. Thank you for watching this week's race preview, and we'll see you all post-race for all of our analysis videos.